Welcome to our BidMore YouTube channel. BidMore is a program that equips local small businesses to win contract bids at local, state, federal, and other organizational levels. Most importantly, small businesses will get invaluable guidance to make the right decision to bid or no bid. A bid-no bid decision is a critical business choice, typically related to pursuing a specific contract, project, or opportunity. It is a formal decision process to take a rational approach to reviewing and determining whether to submit a bid proposal or a no-bid letter in response to an invitation for bid. Through years of experience and accumulated knowledge, BidMore pinned down the most important factors to consider when making the bid-no bid decision. In this video, BidMore gladly shares the factors that matter in making this decision. One of the primary factors to consider is profitability. If you can't make a profit in a project, you probably should not bid on it in the first place. Most businesses must be profitable to move ahead. You cannot work for nothing, and you don't want to work to lose money. So, factor number one is profitability. The second factor is capability. Do you have the necessary resources at hand? Or are you capable of coming up with the resources to handle the project? This depends on your scheduling, your workload, and your manpower. Do you have enough employees available for the upcoming work or the extra work you will be taking on? Can you pay overtime if you need additional resources? Is your client willing to pay overtime? Keep in mind that most clients do not pay overtime. So, evaluating your capability is a prerequisite to make the decision. The third factor is the historical analysis of the reputation of your company. Is this bid something you are reputable in doing? Is it going to further your name as a business? Are you going to get recognition for completing the job? Is it a repeat type of project that you have done in the past? If yes, this could be like a low-hanging fruit that can help your business move forward faster and faster. You also need to check if the bid specifies preferred or specialty contractors. Do you fall under the preferred group? If yes, well and good. That is a plus and you should bid. Otherwise, you better not bid. Your decision should be in the interest of efficient utilization of your time and resources. The fourth factor to consider is long-term strategy. You must determine whether the bid is in alignment with the mission of your company. If you are a building contractor, you are not necessarily going to bid for a railroad project. If you are a house contractor, you are not going to build a skyscraper. So you want to make sure what you bid for is in alignment with what your company currently does and your long-range goals and extension of current capabilities. If the project allows for the possibility to expand, you might be looking to grow your business or move into another sector, and this may be a key component in your decision to bid or not bid. The fifth factor for the bid-no bid decision is risk assessment. There could be a scheduling risk, a technical risk, a cost risk, or a risk of reputation. If you are overbooked and you win a new bid, it might hurt with scheduling because you don't have the manpower needed for the new project. Trying to hire qualified employees in a short period of time might put that extra pressure where it just makes it kind of an uncomfortable project. So it is good to know all the risk factors when you decide to bid or not bid. If it is too risky, your decision should be no bid unless it is something that you are positioning yourself to move into. That would be a big company decision with consideration of the impact of high-risk but high-reward situations. The five major factors we discussed so far are profitability, capability, historical analysis, long-term strategy, and risk assessment. In addition, there are a couple more intangible factors that merit consideration. An important intangible factor that BidMore identified is knowledge of client. How well you know the client or how well the client knows you matters a lot. It is a plus if you have worked with the client before and you have a good relationship with them and you know their work environment. It is like a recipe for success. When it comes to a new client, you may not know the working environment and a learning curve may be involved in doing the job. So, in a way, knowledge of the client is a visible, intangible factor. Another such factor is whether you were invited to the bid. Being invited gives you an awesome feeling and could be a decisive factor in bidding. You can consider the invitation as a welcome gesture. However, invitation is not a guarantee to win the bid. You must thoroughly prepare the bid document without a false sense of complacency because of the invitation. The third intangible factor is turnaround. Is your team well prepared to respond to bids with short turnaround time? Having templates in hand for common types of proposals can really save time. In the end, the bid-no-bid decision should be based on a thorough pragmatic approach of evaluating the opportunity's alignment with your company's history, goals and capabilities, the potential risks and rewards, and your ability to create a strong responsive proposal. It is usually helpful to use a kind of checklist to go through the different factors. Alternatively, you can use conditional iterative decision tree type of flowchart to expedite the decision. We have a quick animation to demonstrate this to you. Please watch carefully how the process works. Bid or no-bid decision logic can better be understood by using a simple conditional flowchart system. Essentially, you ask a series of questions to arrive at your decision. For example, you start by asking if the bid is profitable to your company. If no, you will take the left route as shown. This means you are likely to reject the idea of proposing. On the other hand, if the answer is yes, then you ask the next question. Are you capable of handling the project? If yes, then you ask whether you have good reputation with this kind of projects by doing historical analysis. If you determine that you have good reputation, then you ask whether the project is mission aligned. Once you know this, you will visit the last question. It asks whether the project is not risky? If yes, well and good. That means you have green-lighted to proceed to bid. If answers to all questions are red, then you have a clear no-bid decision. In reality, not all of them could be green or red. There may be a combination. Your team needs to meet and discuss, and also consider the intangible factors to make a realistic decision. Great job, folks! Staying with me this far demonstrates your dedication to understand the bid or no-bid decision process. We hope you found this video informative and worthwhile. We encourage you to subscribe to this Bid More channel to receive updates, tips, and guidelines so that you are empowered and have the confidence to bid more and win more contract bids. Goodbye and good luck!